welcome to this video. I'm Jonty500 and this is another multi-class endurance championship highlight video. This is round 7 and in this race we were driving sports cars. I'm in GT1 again and I'm driving the Rapid GT. Now this is not a car I like, I don't like it even a little bit, but at least I am starting to get used to this track. The track, by the way, is Blaine County 24 Hours, made by Bruffy1322 and yeah. So first corner we have a little bit of havoc. I started in 9th position, right at the back, but right from the start I managed to get really good exit out of the first corner. There were some issues there and I managed to move up into 6th position, gaining 3 positions in the first corner, which was a really great start. So now I have a group of 3 guys ahead of me and 1 guy on my back, and this, of course, there you see a little bit of a contact between those 2 guys and one of them went off, so that's another position. And I managed to get the inside run on Park's car there, which moved me up into 4th position. So in only 3 corners I have managed to move from 9th to 4th, and that's an absolutely fantastic start to my race. Really happy about that. So as you see here in this section here, I'm catching up to VXWK in front. I'm really having a good lines here, great speed, and I'm quite certain I'm gonna be able to take him. And as you see there, he goes wide, and I managed to cut up into 3rd position. So we're only half a lap into the race, and I've already managed to rise from 9th all the way up to 3rd, and that's an absolutely fantastic start to this race. But of course there are some really fast guys behind me, so nothing is yet, like, this is only the start, you know. I still have to defend from the guys behind while trying to catch up to the top 2 guys also. So as you see, I get a really bad exit out of that corner, and the XWK is right on my backside. And on the right here you see Craig 9876, and he has won a lot of these races. And I almost take him out there, but I managed to keep it, and to be honest, I don't feel like I needed to wait there, you know. Those kind of things happen in racing, and at least I didn't take him out, so we're just gonna keep on racing. So I got a really bad corner exit there with some sliding, and that allows VXWK to pass me, and I'm now back into 4th position, but still it's a good result. You know, I started this lap at 9th and I can take that position back. I'm quite certain of it. I'm really good at my pace is really good actually in this race. I'm faster than a few of the guys, but still accidents is something that you really need to watch out for, because this car is really tender and it reacts really badly to front damage, and it takes out the steering. So as you see there, I got quite a bad corner out of that, with Park's car managing to pass me, but right here in this place he makes a mistake and goes wide, and I managed to get back into 4th and back to try and hunt down the XWK. So as you see there, VXWK makes a mistake and goes wide, and I get back up into third position. Overall, this has been a fantastic race so far. In third position, doing really good lap times. But I know that behind me is still Craig 9876, and I know he's fast and he is definitely a contender for the win in GT1 in this race. So of course I'm not gonna give him that position to overtake me. He's gonna have to work for it, but it's definitely in the back of my mind that this guy is fast and I might not be able to keep him. As you see there, VXWK has managed to overtake, and as I said in my last highlight video from this track, is that I really don't like this section with the hairpins. It's not my strength. And you see there, I managed to keep my position on the outside from VXWK and continue onwards. Quite an eventful beginning to the race, and that's exactly what you want, you know. When you're racing for 1.5 hours without any incidents whatsoever, you're gonna be quite bored. So I don't get an exactly brilliant run out of here. I'm gonna stay quite slow run. And now you can see behind me there's Craig 9876, the guy I spoke about earlier, and I doubt, like this area here in Sandy Shore is quite tight, and it gives really good opportunities for defending my position. As you see here, I take a little bit closer to the inside of the curve just to try and keep him behind and have a better line on him. And that's what I'm trying to do here, just defending by beginning my lines at the middle of the track instead of going out wide like you normally would, just to try and close up the apex and the exit so he can't try and get the cut on me. Each time you have people behind you, you always feel pressure. They're there and they want to overtake you, and that pressure can sometimes get to you. And as you see right there, I go a little bit wide, and I'm really happy that Craig didn't try and keep the outside line there, because as you saw, my car jumped and I would have knocked him and destroyed the race for both of us at that occasion if he hadn't braked. So really good of him to call that and brake. So coming into here, I feel that this overtake was a little bit dirty from Craig. You know, he went in, he forced me out, and got past. To be honest, he's fast, I know, but still, going back and doing those kind of overtakes, that was pretty much just a dive bomb. He used me as a wall and bounced straight off me, and I don't think that's a clean overtake. I don't know what anyone says, that's not a clean overtake, but still. But we're gonna just have to keep this up and try and keep with him, because I know he's doing some really fast times, and if I can copy his lines, I will be able to do quite a good job. But as you see here, this is a little bit later in the race, we're 20 minutes in, and Craig has managed to build up a small gap to me. And right now I just need to focus, and I'm really in my zone right now, really badly in my zone. But then this happens. My PS3 decides that no, you're not gonna be allowed to do any good laps here. So it just suddenly opens my menu. I don't know what the hell happened there, and I have lost a lot of time to Craig and also a lot of time to the guys behind. And of course, when something like that happens, you know, you're in your zone and you're really doing well and you have your lines all set up. When something suddenly happens and breaks that zone and your concentration, that's when things start going badly with lines and everything. It's really hard to get back into that zone. You need some time to get your thoughts back together and just get into your zone and start doing well again. And as you see, when I'm going through this Sandy Shores area, my lines are not that good. I'm sliding a little bit everywhere. That's simply because I'm not concentrated as much concentrated as I've been so far. It's because of that PS4 distraction. And of course, I'm a little, you're a little bit pissed, and trying to get your concentration back. It's not that easy actually. But I managed to get back at least a little bit into my zone, and just keep on going, to the best of my ability. So still in fourth. We're now 10 minutes later into the race. It's 29 minutes, and going strong. Still keeping my distance to the guys behind and to the guys in front. So right now in front of me you can see a GT3 car, and that's a Blista Compact sports car, and so this is gonna be my first lapping on lap 7. But as you see, I get a little bit concentrated. I watch the times where I'm at, and with the GT3 car ahead, and it causes me to make that mistake. Now, one thing you need to know about this Rapid GT, as I told you before, damage is not good on this car, and it completely destroys any capabilities to steer and also keeping lines. And as you can see with the car, if you look closely at some points, the front of the car just jumps up randomly and causes really big problems with the driving. So damage is a huge problem with this kind of car, and there's pretty much, with that kind of damage you have to go in and repair it. And as you saw right there, the front of the car popped up quickly, and I went wide in that corner. So that tells me now I'm in fourth position. I'm in a really good spot here. But with that damage to the car, there's no way I'm gonna be able to keep away from the guy behind me, and I'm not gonna be able to keep up with the guys in front. So there's pretty much only one thing I can do in this situation, and that's go into the pit lane. And as you see here on the straight, you should see one more bump when my car flies up in the front. There it is. You see, my suspension is fucked, and pretty much there's only one thing to do, and that's going to the pit stop. And the pit lane is right here, but I haven't practiced the pit lane at all, and I take it way too wrong, and I lose a couple of extra seconds. And there you did see VXWK taking 4th position and me exiting in 5th. But right now I'm in a brand new car. It's really in good shape, and I can just concentrate on doing fast laps and catch up to VXWK again and try and regain 4th. So this is quite a bit later in the race. You see the sun is about to set, and I'm catching up to some guys here. These guys are of course GT3 cars, slower cars, and VXWK seems to have some small problems in getting past them. So if I can now get past these GT3 guys really fast and easily, then I will be able to shut down some of that distance he has on me. So if I can get really fast and easily past these guys, of course, then I'm back into the fight for 4th. I have been closing the gap a little bit, but small things like these often help to get it even better. So as you see here, there's a long straight here, and it's an easy overtake, and I'll make it the first GT3 car, so can get back into the hunt. And then we have the second GT3 car ahead here, next guy to lap, but of course I'll do that a little bit later here. So now we are approaching some GT3 cars that are battling. Now it's always hard when you have GT3 cars battling, because you don't want to. Oh wait, no, I'm wrong here. This is not a GT3 car, you know. That's a GT3 car ahead, but the other one is VXWK in front. And I'm doing. So now I really want to get past this guy really good, and I brake here, and he knocks into me and knocks me completely off the course. So practically I got fucked by that GT3 guy, and there's the guy that was in behind me, Abe Gunners, and he managed to grab 5th position, and with the other GT3 guy I previously lapped going past right there. So I'm not happy about that, you know. Getting taken out like that and getting pushed back into 6th position, losing a position to a guy I really want to beat, Abe Gunners, because you know he's one of the guys that I feel like I'm able to beat if I can do a good race. So back again. Now of course my car survived that at least. I didn't get any damage that caused anything like the car being slower or anything, so I can keep on going. I don't need to repair the car right now at least, and now I just need to get back into the race, and hopefully I can catch up with VXWK and Abe Gunners again. So it's the guy that took me out earlier, you know. So he's still blocking me. I don't know, he's VXWK's like teammate, and I don't know if he was blocking me on purpose, but of course I don't like that. But he went wide there in that hairpin to let me pass, and then we can get back into the race. Because of that incident there, Masaki Mace, who was behind me, has managed to catch up, and he's one of my opponents. So I managed to at least cut from the do the out-in-out line there and get back past him. But that's the bottom battle at the moment. Me and Massacre, and I think maybe Parscott is there too. But it's really not. I'm not happy about what's happening, you know, results-wise, you know, because first of all, the PS4 decided to distract me, and then one of the GT3 guys took me out, and yeah. So right now I'm a little bit pissed, you know. I'm trying to get back into my zone, you know, get back into my racing zone, but I'm not doing that well. At least this GT3 car passing here went really well without any issues, so at least I have got that thing going for me. So here we are catching up to some more GT3 traffic. And of course we want a clean overtake without any issues right now. I wanna get back into the battle, and I managed to do so with getting past there without any issues whatsoever. And the next GT3 car is straight ahead. Now here happens something I didn't really expect, you know. I get up close to him and I signal him, okay, I want to get past. Okay, I see he's on the inside. I try to go, think, okay, I'll go on the outside, but he suddenly turns sharp to the right. I don't know if he tried to get out of my way, if he expected me to go on the inside, but you know, I had a much better line on the outside, so I thought that I would go there, but it was just a misunderstanding there, and you know, stuff that happens. It's of course sad when it happens, but you know, from time to time it happens. So here I have two battling GT3 cars, and this time, of course, whenever you're someone who's battling, you don't want to destroy their battle, and therefore you don't want to like crash into anyone, because destroying battle is like the worst thing you can do. But at least I managed to pass those two guys without any issues whatsoever, and well, you can just keep on racing. And as you see up in front, there's another GT3 car. He's, of course, this guy is right now by himself, so it should be easier to pass him. Catch up here and signal him. Okay, I want to get past, and he brakes a little bit, and I can cut on the inside without any problems. And yeah, 3 safe passings without any problems. It's always good. So this is a little bit into the race, 57 minutes, and I have caught up to VXWK. So now we're gonna start our little battle here. So it's always good when you manage to catch up to other cars, because that proves that I am currently faster, I'm doing faster laps than him, and I will be able to beat him. So with a little bit of traffic there, but didn't cause any issues, and now I need to get back into the fight. But what happens here is that I go wide and I mess completely up, you know. I got too excited, so I started to drive way too recklessly, way too fast, pushing too much, and that's what happens then. And as you saw there on the left now, Hissen disconnected, and he was behind me at the moment of his disconnection. So this is much later in the race, you know. I have been doing quite well, you know, keeping up with Danny, but then this happens. I catch the inside, and now I have damage to my car again. So now I need to repair this car, you know. It's damaged, not handling good, and you know, the only thing you can do in that situation is just repair it, because there's no need, it's never good to drive a damaged car, because you know, you can do a lot better in that car. You know, you lose maybe like 5 seconds from pit stop, and if you're in a new car and the other guy might have some damage to his car, then you're gonna be a lot faster. Of course, I'm really off my game here also. I'm pissed off at myself for making those mistakes, and now I just need to get back. But I can't drive a broken car. That's not gonna help. And as you see, sometimes their parts guard is behind me, and I think I will be able to make a pit stop without him passing me. So that's what I decide to do here. At least this pit stop here is goes a lot better than the first one, and I managed to get back on the track quite fast and keep my 6th position. But the gap down to parts guard has now pretty much diminished. There's not a big gap. Maybe I have some more lapping footage. This is the same guy that took me out last time, so of course I want to be careful. Hopefully someone wouldn't have the chance to do that again. So this weird things here seems to be like, when I signal GT3 cars that I want to pass them, they immediately assume that I'm gonna go on the inside of them. But the thing is, I have enough speed to pass them on the outside, and they can just keep their normal racing line. Like a signal with a horn doesn't mean, oh wait, I want to dive in. It just means that I want to get past them without any issues. And I really think you need to like check where is the guy and how it's gonna go easiest without any problems. And the inside is not always the best place to get past. So here we are with some more lapping action. Mogi has a little bit of a lag there, but still didn't cause any issues, and I managed to pass him safely without any incidents. So, if you were looking at the minimap right there, you see that one guy got out from the pit lane, and that guy happens to be VXWK, the guy in front of me in 5th and I'm in 6th. So this opens up a window for me. I have now back in the race. VXWK, I managed to catch up to him. So now, of course, I put on a little bit of extra speed because I want to get as much points as I can get out of this race. But then that happens. I got so excited by seeing VXWK coming out of the pits because, you know, I thought, okay, now I'm back in the race, you know, now let's push. Now I want to get back and I want to, you know, try and gain a position, and then I push too hard and it goes to shit. Right now, sadly enough, I have more damage, and as you see, that oversteer there caused me to crash even more, and this pretty much means that my car is so damaged right now. So if you look when I'm driving here, the car is not acting like it should. It's really oversteering a lot, and that's simply because of the damage. So there's pretty much nothing else I can do. I have to get back into the pit lane. So here you can see some times. Parks got 6 seconds ahead, with VXWK 17 seconds ahead, and Massacre Maze 11 seconds behind me. So I should be able to keep my position for the moment, but I will need to do some serious fast racing, and there's gonna have to be an incident ahead of me if I'm gonna be able to get any better than 7th at this moment. So we have a brand new car, 74 minutes into the race, not many laps left, and I know that now is my chance to really push and get those positions done. So ahead of me here you see some more lapping action. This is actually the first GT2 car that I'm gonna be lapping, and the GT2 cars were Schwarzers in this race. So he slows down quite a lot on the inside there, and I get a easy fast overtake without any issues. As you can see right in front of me at this moment, there's a lot of traffic, and that might play to my... If I can get past these guys fast without any problems, I will be able to catch up to really close the gap. But look ahead of me. The times to Parksguard and VXWK have diminished to small pieces. That there's something has happened to them. There must have been some kind of incident, because VXWK was in the pits over there to the right if you paid attention, and that means I am now up in 6th place, hunting Parksguard for 5th place. So I'm back in the game because of something that happened between them. Right now I don't know what happened exactly, but I'm sure that will be shown in Bruffy's highlight video from the same race that will most likely be up on either Friday, or it's Friday today, but Saturday, so it should be up quite soon if I get this video up enough. But just check his channel for his highlight videos and see, most likely he will explain what happened there, hopefully at least. So another lapping there, another clean lapping without any incidents, and I'm back on hunting Parksguard. So this is a little bit later on, 86 minutes into the race, and I get across this section here, and I see that Parksguard got caught up on the tires. So that's really good, you know. I have now pretty much closed the gap to Parksguard, and now I need to try and push the last few seconds out of there and get back. But then he goes wide here and hits that barrier, which allows me to get back up into 5th position. Now I have been really lucky. It seems like the only reason I'm in 5th now is because other people have made mistakes. If you check the lap times later when this race is done, I was faster than them in lap times wise. I had much better, faster lap than they had, the guys that are behind me right now. So, but all the mistakes I made during this race were just insane. Like, I lost so much time simply because I had to use the pits 3 times, and getting 5th position after using the pits 3 times, that's just that's worthless. It's not worth anything. Like, it's even sad. But I was really lucky and I managed to get up to the 5th there, and now we don't have many laps left in this race. So here we are right at the end of the race, and as you can see right now in front of me, this is a really funny thing, because you have a GT3 car ahead with a GT2 car trying to lap the GT3 car, and me, a GT1 car, trying to lap both a GT2 and a GT3 car. So of course this is an interesting lapping decision. So I get up here, go out on the outside, and manage to pass them both without any issues. And I also think that the GT3 car managed to pass the GT3 car at that specific location. So now we are on the final lap. You see the guy in front of me is 37 seconds ahead. I managed to catch up like 10 seconds to the guy in front of me on the last few laps, and I was doing really well, and I think if I had some more laps I might have actually caught up to him. And yeah, so ahead of me right now is 2 guys that are battling for position. I think this is 3rd and 2nd in GT3, and of course this is a really important battle that I don't want to affect in any way. In this corner here I make a mistake and miscalculate that turn, and you can see that I have VXWK, that's the guy behind me on the map. So VXWK is pushing to try and overtake me here on the last lap, and I need to get past these guys safely. So now this is a really stressful situation to me because I want to get past those guys and don't cause any incident whatsoever, you know. I don't want to destroy the battle, but at the same time I have VXWK behind me who wants to overtake me for position. So I really can't hang back behind these slower cars because he will catch up to me then and probably overtake me. So now I have to try to find a way to get past these guys in this tight location. So I go really wide there with some accident, and then this happens here. Okay, 40 gets caught on the inside of that barrier, and I talked to him afterwards, and he said that it was not my fault that happened, it was a mistake that he did himself. So that way that situation ended, and I have one more car of course ahead of me, and the VXWK is now right on my ass. It's not even funny. So Smitty goes out really wide there and helps me get past fast, and I also think he might have held up VXWK. Smitty 112 is my teammate, so he might have held him up there. So here is now the last corner of the race, and I managed to get that really good done, and I secured 5th position. Now this was a really lucky 5th position with all the stuff that happened to me during this race and all the incidents and everything. So I'm really happy about 5th. That's more than good enough for me. So first, the positions here now. I'm gonna show you. Winner in GT1, Craig 9876. Winner in GT2, was Nismo 97 and GT3 was won by S2R7. This is normally where my videos end, but I still think there's one more real big highlight that I did after the race, and you just watch this and enjoy it.
Look at that!
Nowhere to go.
This picture sums up perfectly what I think about this car. Feel that burning hatred. I want to thank you for watching this video, and if you liked it, then please like, and if you want to see more videos from me, then feel free to subscribe. I also have a Twitter account for this YouTube channel at Jonty500. It's really easy to find me anywhere because I always use Jonty500 on all my different sites that I sign up to. Well, I think that's pretty much all for now. I want to thank you again. Hopefully you enjoyed everything, and see you next time.